Hello guys and welcome back to a new tutorial. Today I will show you some text animations, some text presets that you can use in your edits. I will show you all of the stuff that I use in my edits so you can do them as well. So here are some examples on what we are doing today.
Now you have to become a demon! Just imagine it! You have to become a demon! Just imagine it! Now you have to become a demon! Just imagine it!
Okay guys, so that was the text that we are going to do today. First of all, I will show you my most used animations and effects that are always in my text. So these are not for good looking, it's just like animation stuff. So yeah, let's get started with it. First of all, I will put a audio of like a voice line of a character in, so you guys can follow better instead of just having a plain text without any context. So let me just add a voice line in and I'll see you after that. Alright guys, so I got the scene right here. This is the scene we'll be using for the tutorial.
Now you have to become a demon! Just imagine it! We'd be able to fight each other for the rest of eternity!
So yeah, first thing, if you have scenes like this, so this is just a raw clip with the background noise and everything, but we need to get rid of it. So the first thing we will do is get the clip here with our voice line, and then we'll go to the end where our voice line ends and just render it with pressing on the bottom left here and go into format MP3, and then we can just render it just like that. So we render it, only the MP3 version. We go into our browser, so I use Opera, click in onto the website called vocalremover.org, so just like here. And then if you're on this site, you click on browse my files and then just select the MP3 we just exported, put it in, and as you can see, it just put the music, so the background noises and music, onto one layer and the voice lines into one layer. So if you just play the vocals here, we only can hear the voices.
Now you have to become a demon! Just imagine it! We'd be able to fight each other for the rest of eternity!
Just like that. We click on to save, and then we only want the vocals, so we take the vocals. If you need the music separated and want to use it somehow, then click this one as well, but we only need the vocals, so we click to the vocal part here. Also, in my case, it doesn't use the name of the one we just exported, so most of the time I just delete the one we rendered and then just add the name into the vocals that we just saved on the bottom right. So yeah, we can now go ahead and move it into our project, and then we just put it in. In some cases, I don't know why it happens to me, but as you can see, it's not in the same length. I don't know why this happens. Maybe it doesn't happen to you. In that case, just open up your voice line, like the raw clip, and the one you just exported, and then just look at the waves and try to put it similar, so just like that. As you can see, it's perfectly synced. So yeah, also you can see it on the start here, so these are like basically nothing, and it just starts here. So we can just cut it here, put it like that, and check if it's on the end as well. So this is perfectly synced now, and then we can go ahead and mute our raw clip, and we got the voice line perfectly here, and it's synced to the raw clip without any background noises.
Now you have to become a demon! Just imagine it! We'd be able to fight each other for the rest of eternity!
Yeah, So first we go ahead and look where he starts speaking. So he starts speaking here. We don't need the laughter. If you want to text him laughing, like in this scene, if you're doing the same one, you don't really have to. So we are starting here.
Now you have to become a demon.
So the first thing we will do is write down in the middle everything he says in this area. So every time he stops for a few seconds, we don't use it in the same text, so it will be separated into a new text layer. So this text here,
Now you have to become a demon.
now you have to become a demon, this is the one we will write down. So we click onto T, the text button here, or you can press Ctrl T as a shortcut. We press it and then we click somewhere on screen here, and then you can just write it down. Just like that. And then you have to check here where he starts speaking. So when the waves go up, that's where he starts speaking. So we cut the left side out, we don't need it, there's nothing we need. And then on the right side, this is the thing where you can choose however you want to do it. So I'll show you guys how I do it with my animations, my text animations. So when it fades out, the next one starts at the same time. So what we have to do is we go ahead and
Just imagine it.
we go like about 70% maybe. You just have to look for yourself. 70% of the next part where he speaks, and just cut the right side out. And as we see, the text is kind of long, so what I also do if the text is too long, I go like about the middle and just put it one down, so it's like this. And then on the top right side, if you can't see it here, I have my align. You can press onto window here and go onto align, so this window pops up. On this window you can press this button so it aligns horizontally, and on this button align vertically. So if you press it, you can see if you press both buttons here, it's centered perfectly in the middle. You can also open up your proportional grid to check it, just like that. But what I do is I don't use my text in the middle most of the time. What I do is I move it down to this line right here, as you can see. So this is the second last from the bottom. This is where I use my text, so we can see more of the edit on the top. Also, the text is a bit short in my opinion, so what you can do is scale it up, or you just select everything, and on the right side, if you have text, there should be properties. You can also open it through the window. And what you also need for text besides properties is your character. So character is really important as well. On the character part, if you go onto this button here, we can change this. We can change the font size. So in my case, I want it a little bit bigger, not that much. So 45 should be fine. Also, if you need it, you can change this one so it's like stretches in and out, but we don't need it because we'll be using another effect on the text that will do it as well, so we don't need that one. Also, if you change this one, it will change the stroke, but I don't recommend using it at all. On this one, you can put your stroke over your fill or other way around. I just leave it like standard, and the rest as well. I also recommend to make all caps, so if everything you type will be written in capital letters, but if you want to write it like in small letters, so just turn it off and you can write it down smaller if you'd like, but in my case I'll open it up like that. So this is the things you need. You can just copy my settings here, and on the top right here, this is where you can change your fonts, whatever you want. Now you probably are wondering, where can I download fonts, because After Effects doesn't have that much. most of the fonts you see in edits, these are not from After Effects itself. So what I recommend is go into your browser again and search up a website called Darfont. On this website you see this, and you can search up any font you like, or just go through the categories and look whatever you need. So there are a lot of things, and I'm probably sure most of the things you need are being found here as well. The font I'll be using today is Triumph Pro. This is what I like and use a lot in my edits. So this looks like that. If you want it, it's called Triumph Pro. Yeah, but if you somehow can't find your font in there that you're trying to search, just go ahead and search it up in your browser and put font behind it and look for the first link most of the time. So in this case, this is here. Download it for free, and then you open it up in your downloads folder. You just open it up and there will be a button. So I will show you guys. So you will probably get a zip file like this. So just right click it, go to WinRAR and extract to. I think you can also press this button where it says extract all. If you don't have WinRAR, I recommend to install it. It's also being used to install After Effects and plugins. So just extract it. After that you will get a normal folder. In this folder you will have one version or maybe two, like in my case. Most of the time I use the bold version, so you just open it up. Then you will see this show up. This is being shown in all fonts most of the time. So it just shows how these fonts look in certain letters or numbers, and you just click onto install right here and it will automatically be put into your After Effects. So yeah, this is how you install your fonts. Now we go back to this one and I think we can get started. So the first thing I use is always going to be fade up words. So just search it up. I use an FX control script. You can also go on effects, should be there as well. So just press fade upwards and open up the keyframes. And here you will see two keyframes. So the first one will be on 0 and the last one will be on 100. So 0 is nothing showed up and 100 is everything you just written being there. So what we will have to do is go ahead and look at the waves, where he ends, where he stops speaking. We go to the end just like that and move the last keyframe to that spot. Now what I also do is select these two keyframes and use a graph. Most of the time I use this graph. You can copy it also with this numbers, but most of the time I need to change it, so like something like that. So I use this graph so it starts normally, in the middle a little bit faster, and at the end normally again. So we just have to check if this suits his speaking with how the letters and words come up.
Now you have to become a demon. Just
Yeah, in my case it suits perfectly.
now you have to become a demon.
But in your case it can also be different. So if he says something and it doesn't show up that quick, then as I said, if you have this graph, just move it to the left a bit, just look around, test it, and just look if you can manage to fade it up at the right time. The next effect we'll be using is called increase tracking. So this one, we have to open up our keyframes and it will also come up with a graph but I always turn it off, so you can hold control and just press onto the keyframes so it's normal again like this. And we'll be moving it till the end of our text layer. As you can see, it stretches the text. So if we move here, you see it stretches it. So the first part will be 0, and the end you just have to look however you want it. So I move it to the left a bit, maybe like this. So on 11.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be.
Yeah, so this is what you can use, but just look that it's not that fast. If you want to use any graphs on it, you can probably, but I don't use it, so I just show you guys how I do it. So yeah, these two is what I use. And on the end, so basically you go to the end of your start keyframe, maybe a few frames further, it's not that problematic. Open up your effects and search fade out slow. So fade out slow, open up our keyframes, and we'll see new ones again. So the first one is on -100 and the last one will be on 100. So this, as you can see, moves it out slowly. So this is what I use. And it will, if you look at the bottom, here's where the next text will start, and this is basically where it starts to go out. So when this one goes out, the next one will basically pop up at the spots where this one is already not visible. You can change this first keyframe more to the right if you want, but watch out that you don't go above this part where he starts speaking again. So it should be after he stopped speaking. You can also go a bit to the left, but I don't do it that much, so I would go like about here, just a few frames further, and then we can look at it.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
You can also do, instead of fade out slow, what you can also do is just open up your opacity and put the opacity down at the end.
Become a demon. Just imagine it.
You can also use that one if you like, but I recommend, if you do multiple voice lines, I like it to overlap each other, so I use fade out slow. You can do it with opacity as well. It's your decision, just look what you like more. So we got this now.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
And the next one we can use is like a wiggle effect that I like to use as well. It's pretty clean, you don't have to use it. So I have a preset for it, and I will guys show you the preset. You can guys copy these settings here. This is what I use, it's the wave warp effect. Just copy what you can see, and this will make it wiggle like this, as you can see on the screen. If you think it's too fast, you can change your wave speed down or maybe up if you want it faster, but I would leave the rest as it is. If you want to change your width, you can do it. It's your decision, but yeah, this is the preset I use, so it makes it like it's looking like a wave basically.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
So yeah, this is what I use, and that was basically the animations I use in all my text. So this is the only thing you need. And now we do the next text and see how it overlaps each other. So we go here where it starts, and I also recommend to duplicate the first one you just did, so you don't have to do the effects again. So the only thing you have to do is just change the text and maybe move the start and fade out keyframe. So let's see what he says.
Just imagine it.
just imagine it. So we go ahead and look at our text, we delete it and type in just imagine it, like that. We go ahead and look where it ends, so here. So we can just select the start, the end start keyframe and the first off keyframe, the fade off keyframe, put it like this. And now we can also put the same graph in. Let's look at it.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be able to.
That's pretty good. If you want to reduce the length on the end, you can do it. As I said, you just have to watch out for the next part again.
We'd be able to fight each other for the rest.
So I don't think I will do this one. It's also a bit too long, not gonna lie. So yeah, these are two texts now that are overlapped. The second one is a bit short, but it would be better if it's also as long as this, so it goes one down. But in my case it doesn't, but doesn't matter that much. So yeah, we got the two ones. Now I will show you my main presets that I use in basically all of my texts. So I will edit in, and I will also allow you guys to copy the settings. So if you guys want it, here on my effect control, you can copy it. So you add deep glow on 180, exposure 0.8. Look at the rest. I think it's normal, but I'm not sure. Just copy it, and then you add drop shadow and put the distance on 0, because we don't want the opacity, so like the shadow of it, to go on the top right, bottom left. I just like it to be like all around it on the background. So the distance is on 0, softness on 20, and the next one is basically duplicated. I change the direction, but I don't know if it does that much since the distance is on 0. But yeah, just copy it. The wave warp is the one we just added, so that's not part of the preset. Just copy these settings. So you got exactly this one here. I will add it on the next one as well. As you can see, it's a bit hard to read as well, so these presets also help it a lot. So this is how it looks with presets.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be able to fight each.
It's pretty clean, right? So this is the first preset you can use. The next one, also what I do in my edits, is you can mark, like select some words that you want to change. So if we click onto the text icon here and select our layer, in my case the word demon, I want it to be in red. So we select the word demon, go onto our properties, and I click this white square, and then you can change whatever color you want. So as I said, I want it to be red, and I don't go on the top right, it's a bit too bright for me, so I go a little bit down, like somewhere in this area, and just press OK, and we see it's in red color. It doesn't affect the rest. You can change the word color of the other ones as well if you want it. So we just change it to demon, and the deep glow behind it, or like automatically, will be in red.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
Yeah, pretty good. So this is what you can do. Just select words if you want to change the color. The next thing you can do on your text, so my to go is also use this preset. This is what I do in my edits. And then you can also add like an haze effect onto it. So we go ahead and just write down race. You can use S-race, add it into your effect, and as you can see, it makes these lines, the race, onto your text. You can also change the race length so it's a bit longer. I don't need to have it on full, so a little bit higher is probably good, maybe 0.5 in this case, and it stretches out. You can change the brightness of it as well, but just watch out that you don't go up that much, so you still will be able to read the text here. So we got this, and you can also see the center here, what we can change, so it looks different ways. You can also keyframe it. So if we go on the start, put our center about here, we keyframe our center and go to the end of the text and we move it up. And I also maybe want to add like a graph, something like this, and now it will go from the bottom to the top. Okay, I think that was too fast. So yeah, you just have to experiment.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be able to fight each other.
So yeah, just look however you want it. Personal preferences.
Become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be able...
I think it does need to be faster because the fade out starts in this part.
Just imagine it.
So yeah, you can animate the center if you want. This is what you can do. So this was the S rays you can add. We'll be deleting it. The next thing I really like to do as well is called texture cells. So go ahead and add texture cells in, just like that. It maybe look weird, but you have to adjust it. So I also will be showing you guys my preset. Really important, it may look like this first. It's because you have these effects in. So what you have to do is select your text texture and put it on the top, the first one on your effect controls. So it looks like this. It gives it like a red color, but also makes it move in the middle. So if I turn off deep glow, you can see it a bit better. So it has like dark and bright spots and it moves a little bit. So that's pretty cool as well. I use it sometimes. That's the effect. Here are the presets of it. So you can go ahead and copy mine. Frequency 16, frequency rel x on 1, seed on 0.234, but you can change the seed, just experiment with it. And yeah, rotate speed -90, and I have the color on red. You can change it if you'd like. So if we go and put like a blue, it looks like this. However you want. Yeah, copy the rest. So this is a cool effect you can do.
You have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
The next one I will show you is like an inverted preset. So if you have your clip layer like here, you can duplicate it and add an effect called S_invert, and it looks like this. Now you have to toggle switch modes on the bottom left and click onto track matte. Press this button where it says no matte and then select the text you want it on. So if you look at the text, it may look weird right now because we have deep glow on, but if we delete it, you can see also maybe even drop shadow, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, if we look at it, it's like the background clip, but it's inverted into the text now. So that's pretty sick as well if you want to use it. I also used it in an edit of mine, but it's your decision. Most of the time it's being used with bigger text, so like stretch ones up and down. So do it however you want to do it. But I don't need it, so I'll be deleting it. Also, what you can do is, I haven't used it that often, but you see it in some edits. It's pretty cool. So I will show you guys with the just imagine it scene. So what we will do is we just need only one word, so we delete the rest, use one word and duplicate the layer, change the word to the second one. So he says just imagine it, so we type in imagine, we duplicate it as well and change it to the last word he says, so that's it. And then we have to change the positioning so it looks like a regular sentence, but you can also change the position however you want. Some people also change the rotation, so just look around however you want it. So like that.
Just imagine it.
In this case, wave swap isn't a good idea, so I'll delete it.
A demon. Just imagine it.
Also, since the fade up words is stretched to the sentence length, but we also only have the word, we have to decrease it so it ends where he says his word.
Just imagine.
And also starts. So on imagine it starts here and
Imagine it.
ends here, and on the it word it will start here and end where the sentence ends.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
As you can see, the increased tracking also destroys it a bit. I think you could do like pre-compose it at the end maybe and then just edit after it. I'm not sure. So yeah, you don't need it.
Have to become a demon. Just imagine it.
So yeah, this just fades up like a regular word we did on here. But why we did this now is, some people, if you want to use it, so I just explained it, I don't use it myself. If you like it, you can do it. We open up our scale on the bottom left and this connection one here. So if we change one of these 100s, the other one changes as well. But we unchain these two so we can separately change them. So if we look on the right one, if we change it, this one goes up and the other one will stretch to the left and right. So what people do is we go to the start, keyframe our scale, and then we go a few frames further, not that much, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5, and we put a keyframe again. Also, I think we might actually delete the fade, so it just pops up, so we can look at the animation we do doing right now better. So what I will do is stretch it to the right, so you can stretch it how long you want. You can also do it from the top. I would do left to right, so we just stretch it.
Just imagine it.
And as you can see, it just goes in. I don't know if a graph is necessary. Maybe you can add a graph. So imagine starts here. We'll cut it off there.
Imagine it.
Next one starts here. And now we open up our scale, unchain these two, go a few frames further, keyframe it, and then we'll do the same one where we stretch it, and on the next gonna be the same. So scale, unchain, go frames further, keyframe it, and we'll stretch it. So we have like a cool start. You can see it as a one framer, maybe do like 2-3 frames.
Demon, just imagine it.
As you can see.
Just imagine it.
So some people use it as well.
Just imagine it.
What happens if I add the... Oh, great. So yeah, you can just add your glow preset, like your text presets, as I have shown at the start, my ones. You can just add it in.
Demon, just imagine it.
You can do it like that, or you can just do it from the top, but I'm not really a fan of it, I can't lie. But let me try it out. So we stretch it, yeah, like this, and it would look like this, but I don't really see people using it from the top to the bottom, just left to right.
You have to become a demon. Just imagine it. Just imagine it.
So yeah, you can do it. Kinda looks like a X and Y shake, and you can also put motion blur onto it, so it looks more realistic. So add motion blur if you change the scale like I did here.
Demon, just imagine it. Just imagine it.
Yeah, and so this is the one you can do. Alright guys, so I got it into the regular form again with the wiggle as well, the wave warp effect. Now what you can do is change the color if you want. So we can do like a rainbow. So if we go ahead and add our tint in, we can now, let me check, was it this? I think this was this. So we go to the start, keyframe the white layer here, and if we open up our keyframes, you can see this white line here. And now if we click on the white box, open up our color section, we can change the color of everything. So if it starts like on the white, we can go ahead and let's do yellow first. So we keyframe yellow, just look that it's a bit near to it, and then we go like about the same distance and go ahead and change the color again. We'll do green, go frames further so all of them have the same distance. We do blue, we go ahead and do like purplish, and on the end on red. So if we can see, it's like a rainbow colored here, so do the colors you want. And if we play it now, you can see it just changes colors, so it's pretty cool if you want to use something like that.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be able to fight each other. Just imagine it. We'd be...
Yeah, that's pretty sick if you want to use it. The next thing you can do is what I sometimes use as well. So what we do, since this is white, we can duplicate it. We do not change anything. The only thing we change on the top layer, the duplicated one, is we will change the color. So what you can do is select the text like this, and on properties change the color what you want. So I'll do like a red one, and now we open up our keyframes, and we want the red one to fade up a bit later. So what we do is the first keyframe and the last, we'll move it to the right. So it starts on white, and if we go further, it changes to red. So this is what you can do. It's pretty cool as well. Looks like this.
Now you have to become a demon. Just imagine it. We'd be able to fight.
Pretty sick. If you want it to come up faster or slower, you can use graphs or also make the keyframes more to each other. So yeah guys, that was the text, animations and effects that I use in most of my edits. I'm sure there are a lot more out there, but you can just go ahead and look up some other tutorials if you want certain effects. These are the ones I use, so maybe some of them are helpful for you, and also my presets, as you saw, you can use them as well. So these are like exact the same stuff that I use in my text edits. So yeah, thanks for watching. Go ahead and join my Discord server. In my Discord server you can find raw clips, flow frames, After Effects download, plugins, overlays, editing audios, and also people that help you. So yeah, go in there. You also get notifications when I go live on TikTok, or when I posted an edit, when I posted a YouTube tutorial. So yeah, you'll be notified. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next tutorial, guys.